Jack, come on in. Come on in. We're live across America, Jack. We're live across America, so behave yourself. And thank you so much for joining us. It strikes me that you might just have scored Manchester City's most important goal of the season.
I don't know. Listen, that's what I've been trying to do the past, since I've come back from the World Cup, really. I feel like I've been playing well, but I want to score goals, and affect games, especially big games like this. I just says then that I obviously scored last month at Old Trafford to make it 1-0. I thought, buzzing, I've scored the winner here in the derby, and then, we go and concede too. So in the end, it don't really mean anything, the goal.
Do you feel that on a big night like this, there's an extra compulsion to do well? Because you're at a club now where, as you've experienced, you're not necessarily in the 11. When you get these big games, does it have to happen for you?
Yeah, you have to. You have to perform. And I feel like I've been performing well recently, but in the back of your mind, you always want to score and assist as much as, these guys will know.
We want to stop you.
But
assisting and scoring.
But, the attacking players that you've played with, they always do want to score and assist and stuff like that. So, listen, the main thing for me is obviously to perform for the team, and it's a team game. But then in the back of your mind, you do want to score, and to do it on a big night like this was a perfect night.
Fantastic.
Jack, you're obviously playing very well, and we're enjoying watching you scoring goals, you're creating, as you said. But there was a time when not long after you signed, you went through a period of not being in the side. What was Pep saying to you at that point? Was he just kind of guiding you through playing at a club of this size? What was he saying to you?
Yeah, he actually didn't say too much. Listen, I think we know as players what we need to do to get in the team.
Did you know that though? Because
yeah,
it's different playing at Villa.
Yeah, I think last year I weren't really training that well. Not that I weren't not trying and stuff.
Yeah.
I just, when your confidence is just low, and I weren't training too well. I felt like when I was playing, I weren't playing that well, and then when you don't play, you lose fitness. Yeah. And then I felt like that, to be fair, in the second half of last season. But since the World Cup, I've really knuckled down, and I feel like I'm probably playing my best football since I've signed.
Well, it's funny that you say that, because that's your fifth start in a row tonight. So the rhythm of your game seems to be there. You've scored three assists so far this season, which you've got three. I think you scored 3 last season. So in terms of your own sort of mental state and where you're at, are you looking at this season as you're getting towards your peak, and that you're gonna be an important player in the run-in on every week? Yeah,
that's obviously what I'm trying to do. Listen, I know my own ability, and I've got a lot more to go. I've got a lot more to give. I know I have, and that's down to me, to do that. But nights like these, are only going to help and boost that confidence and stuff. So that's what I need to be doing. The manager was buzzing with us inside, buzzing with me as well. The way he come over and give us a hug. So. It's a brilliant night, and that changing room in there was a good place to be in.
I've just got to ask you went to America, didn't you, and played a bit after the World Cup? Trip to New York? Is that right?
I went to New York, yeah.